Hey guys, here we are again at the beautiful Lake Meyer, and we're here because Mr. Clarke is gonna do another video. So stay tuned and like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Clarke TV, CLARKE TV. All right? Hey guys, welcome to Clarke TV again. We're here at the beautiful Lake Meyer, and today we're going to be talking about our wonderful moms. And I also want you to take a look at the view behind me at the lake. It's so beautiful. All right. I want you to just go ahead and like, share, subscribe to our channel, Clarke TV, CLARKE TV, on YouTube, and there are some clips on TikTok as well that you can check out. Also, tell us what you think about the videos that have been posted already. Give us some comments and give us some feedback as to what you'd like to see and what you think about the topics that we've been discussing. All right? Have a nice day. Hey guys, as I said before, we're talking about our wonderful moms today. So I want to say hello to all the moms and the moms to be out there. And we want to start off by saying that moms can be anybody who takes care of their family or their extended family, the neighborhood. Moms are biological or non-biological, right?
In a sense, basically, anyone or the people who normally take care of you when you're small. You know, we look out for you, we ensure so you grow up nice and smart and all these things. We refer to those people as mom as well. People that play an integral role in your life. Even though in some cases some people does not recognize it. Because, and again, you don't have to literally take a child outside of you in order to be a mom. Right? You can be a mom by taking care of that young girl or that young boy, or, you know, adoption, you name it, and be a mom for those child. Because, you know, you have a lot of people in this world, it's not necessarily their choice of not having children, but, you know, when it come on to pursuing their education and their profession, sometimes the process, it kind of late and it kind of risky. And if you really, for a man, if you really and truly love the woman that you have, and she reach a certain stage, and you're still contemplating children with her, you know, it really devastated to know there's a possibility anything can happen to her, you know, as well. But definitely, if God's be, it's God's be. But still, what I want to refer to in full is that you being a mother, you know, it does not mean that you have to be a biological blood, as to say that you're a mother from. You're just taking care of him, your youngster, them cover those aspects as well.
Yes, we're continuing our discussion about moms and the wonderful women in our lives that have graced the earth. And is there anybody special apart from your mom that you want to talk about? That was very impactful in your life?
Well, some of those people kind of drop out now still, but upon growing up, you know, you'd have this lady named Mother Rose, you know. She played an integral part in my development and balance. So daughter, Mother Rose, big up yourself. You know, you're not up on this earth and all still, but the love where you show me and the balance where you show me, you know, I will never lose sight of respect and love that I have for you. You know, so I know you and I both are Christ and all still, but Mother Rose, just take care of yourself, you know.
Yes, and I think we ought to show love to our moms. Don't just say it, but show it. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, because sometimes you have some people, most of these things that we are going to talk about today, we have to do with mothers. It's going to sound a way, but it's the reality, right? It's things that take place with mothers, you know, because sometimes you have the kids, them are the people where obviously them are in your mother and them thing there. Sometimes you say you love them, but in a reality you don't really show say you love them. because how you treat them, in a sense, can make them understand, or anybody stand up one side can realize that you don't really love them. You only just because the presence are your friends them and other people you want to make impression with, you show like you love them. But when you and them there in a one area, you ill treat them, you abuse them, you disrespect them, you talk down to them and all these things. You know, so some of those things are things that we have to look upon, we have to cover the whole scope we have to do with mother, not only upon one side alone. Okay?
Make a change. Okay, guys. So what about those moms who have... I mean, we love our dads too, but today the focus is on moms, all right? So what about those moms who, you know, their children are grown, but they're still young enough to date if they're not married? Because if they're married, then of course that's fine. But what if maybe their husband died, or maybe, you know, there was a divorce, or maybe they were never married, right? And they're looking to get married. Why is it that you think, Mr. Clarke, there's so much restriction from their adult children in terms of controlling them and telling them who they can talk to and cannot talk to, or restricting them from dating totally? What do you think?
America, when I mention a point like that, it's kind of sensitive to me too, because you see me have my little piece of mother there. Me don't want to hear my mother can talk about no man and no boyfriend.
What happened
No.
to stepfather, remember?
Yeah, seriously speaking, if you're looking at a video with my mom still, let's see this gentleman we kind of fish around my mother and them look at things there still. But them in our age group still. But seriously speaking, you have some children we have this tendency for over controlling or controlling when it comes on to them mother. They don't want to give them the tolerance or the space in order for them to continue have look of fun in their life in terms of having relationship and them look of something there. From the mother pass a particular year, you know, even though his mother is very young in them days still, but I could just use an example of some age. When the mother pass like a 50-year-old, most of the kids don't believe say his mother if have no more person again, and if them do have no person, that person they have a perfect. You know, so upon that grounds the mother of the children them have this tendency to be controlling, because them a make a selection for your mother is not where mother want, because anything where mother have them have a tendency, they don't want the mother to share it with no other else man, with no man. They rather stay with them and make sure so they're happy with them.
All right, so love is an action. It's not just a feeling. It is a feeling, but it's more of an act, because you can feel all you want and feel all the goosebumps, but if you're not doing, then there'll be questions that would arise in the mind as to, does this person really love me or not? And it really doesn't matter what kind of relationship it is, whether if it's a mother to a child or a man to a woman, whatever it is. Love is something that you can sense, you can feel, you can see. So love is an action. So what about those people who, you know, the mom maybe is retired now and, you know, she's more available to take care of her grandkids, but there's abuse there because the mom is always with the kids and always taking care of them, and nobody thinks that, okay, she may need a day at the spa, or she may need to go date somebody or go watch a movie with her friends. What do you think about that? And why are they not compensated? I mean, if childcare costs $2,000 in US, why you can't give your mother $500 a month, or $200 sometime, or $300? What's wrong with that?
All right, my belief is still miracle when it come on to those things. I'm full agreement with it still. But I think the children them to understand. So the mere fact say mom is not working anymore, right? And mom used to work. But now you have this whole heap of children. I'm not being disrespectful, to be honest. So you have more than 2 or 3 children that, you know, you still have to live your life, have to go work and them something there. Daycare is very expensive, not only in America, England, Canada, all over the world, inclusive of Jamaica. It's very expensive. And if you have your mother, we can take care of our children them from 4:30 to 5 o'clock in the morning. And when they come back from school, I'm mother there with them in terms of with homework.
And sometimes moms have to pick them up from school.
Out of your little meager salary where you get, man, put one little bee in a parcel and one package of payment for mommy. You get what me I say? It not have to be worried because mommy love her grandchildren and so mommy not go focus on that too much. But you can just clearly know say you put on one little money and in a one little envelope and make mommy kind of focus on that. Because mommy we have all some little one friends where she know and she don't want to buy them something and help out in a some little year. Give her that little sense of independence during those process.
Yes, we're still on the topic of moms and we're switching gears a little bit and we're going to talk about the respect. And we're mostly speaking here about grown children with their parents that are a little older than they're not as young as they were before, but they're not necessarily elderly. All right. What about the level of respect shown to them? Because a lot of times when everybody's grown and they feel like, okay, they and their mom are on the same level, then the respect level just goes through the window.
Yeah, because no, for real, you have some big enough children where the mother have them young, and the grandmother is there, so them have this tendency to talk down to the grandmother, knowing that they normally have this near to not respecting their mother way of operating and try to put that cross on the mother.
And the little kids learn from that too.
Yeah, and if the mother not in agreement with them, they have this tendency to want to push down all the grandmother. Yeah,
and some will smack,
some will smack them as well. Yeah, some will we kind of treat them in a some way where you don't want to even think about or sip on camera.
Right. Sell the people them house and or take over the people them house and put them in one little back room.
Yeah, worse if mama have some little dyslexia or some little memory issue.
Put her in a kitchen room beside the kitchen.
Yeah, you have this tendency where you talk down wickedly to grandma, and those things are not right. And I want you children to understand,
honor is very important.
Yeah, it's very important, and it's a thing we have to do with like a generational transitional thing. Some people don't classify it as curse, but when you take care of your grandmother, your mother, and these things, and your children them will be able to benefit from that as well. So you have to start look on. If you are doing it, I am telling you, stop. If nobody, you think nobody don't know, but
because it's easy, so you read them, and the children are watching and they're learning. And if you take your mama and shove her in a back room, 4 feet by 4 feet.
Because my mother tell me that she don't want to go in a back room.
Your kids are watching.
Yeah, so you have to be mindful of those things as well. Okay, people? Bless.
Yes, backtracking on something that we said earlier, if you love, you will be kind. Because you can give without loving, but you can't love without giving. And what do you say about the people, your mom is there, and she needs her medicine, she needs her checkup, she needs, those are the things that would keep her healthy and keep her alive. How should we take care of our moms, especially those ones who, the money probably small or what?
Even if they don't have no money, Miracle.
Yes.
And the mother is in your care, right?
Or maybe she lives by herself too. I mean but we can
still
care.
Well, in your care, or you go visit her them someday. I am talking to you, the daughters and the sons. I wanted to understand, say, it's a priority and a respect and a principle for you to ensure that your mother get a regular checkup. Whatever, because when you reach certain age, it's difficult. If your body wasn't in a best nick from you're much younger growing up a certain way. Even though that are gonna be the case still, you still are gonna need for sometime the changes are gonna take place in your body. Where your mother are gonna need assistance in terms of like pharmacy and get her medication and them look for something there. Make those things be priority. Because even some of my sons them, we choose not to keep one woman. We have multiple women. You can designate one of them to really take care of those things to mama. And the daughter them likewise. Then can designate one of them look a boyfriend for target for carry mommy, go to the hospital, to the pharmacy, you know. If mommy decides that she want to go to church and them something there, make it a priority for you to make sure say these things you put in place, because mommy will really and truly appreciate these things very much. Instead of you find stranger where mommy have to walk and a beg knowing that she have her kids them and she have to go around. Those things are going to take away the pride of your mother and belittle your mother. And your mother does never want to be in a situation like that, knowing that she have her children, them. You know, not like say I just only one. But you know, you must always make priority to make sure that these things are covered with mom, right?
Yes, in keeping with the theme of respect and love, we don't want to be doing negative things in front of our parents, like fighting and cursing and drinking and doing drugs and all those negative things, because you know your mother have high blood pressure, right? And those things are going to cause her to just worry about you and just, what do you have to say about that?
Well, in this case, we have to do with this thing still in terms of with how you present and operate in the presence of your mother. It's not right for you to live bad with your spouse, your wife, your husband, in the presence of your mom. Because sometimes the mama will feel guilty like say boy, as she are the one, as she caused it.
Something that she didn't do.
Yeah. You not gonna realize that still, you know. Because the mother go always in your defense. But the fact still remain the mother I go look upon it and say boy, you know, say me never believe so my son is done so arrogant in my presence, and you know, because even now, well, me know about enough Jamaican, you know, where they all over the world. Most of my brethren them and them thing there. Up until this day, them mother nah hear them cuss a bad word in them present. They nah smoke make them mother see in them present. They nah carry them gun make them mother see whether or not it's legal. You get me? They always put themselves together in them presence of them mother and in a surrounding of them mother. You see, them not do these things. You know, so no make your mother develop this fear in your presence and how you operate and how you live with people. You get me? Because remember say when mother start crying and shame, you know, sir, trust me, the result of that not only going to be detrimental, it's going to be catastrophe, it's going to be catastrophe. You name the strip for them, it's going to be.
Yes, and the next thing too, what about those, I mean, insurance is very important to have, right? But what about those people who insure their parents and make sure that they try everything to kill them off fast so they can get the money?
Well,
I'm not saying that everybody does that, because of course we have wonderful people around.
Because the insurance of your mother is very important.
And it's security.
Right? Because if your mother in a certain age, I expect for you to have an insurance for the protection of your family, not only for your mother, because anything can happen at any given time. So, not true you have insurance for your mother and your mother in a disagreement. You start give your mother ratile bomb if you eat. You start
make sure our blood pressure always
stress out your mother. Yeah, you get to me and say, because you want you to drop out so you can have access to them the money there and them thing there. But remember, anything at all what you do to mommy,
it's coming back to you.
It'll come straight back to you, because
kids are watching.
Yeah. So these are some of the things that we want for mindful and we are share. So we just want to continue to just observe the things that we are share with,
and let's live in love and peace and harmony. We're not saying the family is perfect, but let's just love each other more.
Okay.
All right, continuing our discussion on our lovely moms and moms to be and stepmoms and grandmas and great grandmas. We're continuing to talk about celebrating our family. I mean, sometimes we probably didn't grow up with all these parties, but I think it's important to celebrate the people in your life. I mean, one thing I like about the Latin culture, they celebrate every single thing. You know, it could be, today's what, Thursday? Because it's Thursday. Okay, let's have a party. You know, but I think we should really celebrate the people in our lives and just to let them know that we love them.
Mother.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and that is the next thing where we need to cover as well. You know, when your mother birthday, earth strong, you know, some little thing we have to do with her where it warrants some celebration. the whole want to come together, organize it, because knowing some mommy keep telling herself, say, boy, she don't do her job already.
She don't need anything.
She don't need nothing else no more anyway. The mommy is going to want to know about her grandchildren them. Even if some of my grand blood them are not fear her own. Like all even the jacket grandchildren, the mommy is going to know them. You get me? So like all mommy birthday come up, you know, because I recently got this birthday party with JAMAICA and her mother Sharon.
Beautiful
And I tell you, I was impressed, I was amazed to see the camaraderie with the family in attending to her mother, and you can feel the spirit there. You get me? Those things are exemplary in order people can relate to their mother. JAMAICA, trust me, big up yourself. You get what me I say? And Sister Sharon, big up yourself. Mara, Roshan, Tishy, you know, JJ, and trust me, it was an amazing feeling and environment set up we have to do with mommy. So people who can look on some of them things the while in a year with and try to put some of these things in place for your mother. No, have your mother one away, your mother friends.
And don't embarrass your mother in front of your friends. I mean, some of you I know that some people, your mother used to sell coal and send you to school and you become a doctor, you become a nurse, and all of a sudden now you
want to exclude mommy.
You know, and she not she probably don't speak too much English and you probably feel embarrassed. But you shouldn't, because you know the sacrifice that your mom made to get you this far. Don't do that.
Yeah, you make sure so you stop go hide your mother in a one corner.
She has feelings.
She have friends. She have a whole heap of people over years that know her where she contribute and make impact in her life. Get them together and celebrating her. Okay? And you promise me that? Okay, promise Clarke TV so you will change from your negative and not kind way in relating to mother, and you can hear.
I would want to say hello to those wonderful people who are just so
the people them are
kind,
doing these things
nice.
good to them.
Blessings
mommy.
To you guys.
Yeah, respect.
Alright, so guys, we want to talk about our mothers in love, our in-laws, how that, you know, if you're a man, you should honor your wife's mother, and if you're a woman, you should honor your husband's mother as well. Yes, and we should honor the fathers too, as I said before, but today we're talking about the moms, okay? So it's not to bash men. I don't think we celebrate Father's Day enough, but today is just dedicated to the moms, alright? What do you say? What you have to say?
Well, me want a man to understand, say, you have sometime the son we should always look out for his mother. Sometimes he neglect his mother. And the woman mother, we have 10 adults man with him, right? At that mother there, him react to and look out for, make sure say everything alright for him woman mother. And ignore for him mother and do nothing for him mother. The ladies them not leaving out of this thing, you know, because you know a phone mother, right? I wanna pretend so not take care of no mother, but you don't buy every single thing for no man mother. So you know him travel with the sweet stick and you benefit from it. You see me? And you're into it. You know, you make sure say you take care of your mother, but you have to make sure say you take care of your mother too. Right. You get me? Because even if you take care of your spouse, your husband or your wife, mother, nothing is wrong with that. Yeah. Because that is the way it's supposed to be. And when everybody can come together, we come in on one accord and as a family. You get me?
Balance it out.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So that's one of the grounds that we are look on as well.
And that's like every day be Mother's Day. I mean, it doesn't have to be a big celebration, but your mom is home. Take her home an apple if you know she likes apples, or take her a bunch of flowers or something. Say, Mom, I really appreciate you, you know. I don't tell you enough, but I really do appreciate the things that you do for me. My mom is passed, but I wish she was here, but she's not due to circumstances beyond my control. But, you know, blessings to all the moms.
And people, for real, you know, I conclude by saying, let every day be a Mother's Day. You get me? Make every day treat your mother on that merit. You know, makes you feel that special way. because she will be able to be more relaxed in her
And
spirit.
she will be with you for a long time.
And
if
those
you take care
things
of her.
will minimize the stress. Most of those things where you're aching, where you hear she have and these things, just let you feel good all the time.
Take her to the spa.
Yeah.
Spa day.
Yeah, spa, spee, you name it in different languages. Make sure some mommy get our toenail them. Sometimes you know say some of them toenail are like all saw you have to use to try cut it. Get them sawed around. You know, so them can come out in some style as well. Look after your mother. You get what me I say? And remember to subscribe and share, you know, to Clarke TV.
Yes.
Tell your friends about it.
Or take her to this beautiful park.
Okay, so people, love and respect. And big up to all of my subscribers them. Big up to Jamaica. And all of my Jamaica subscribers and people who have subscribed. Big on up, big time. Because you don't know anywhere we're there. And that's how we're there. Blessed love.